Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a 2-week Aldi haul to share with you. I got a ton of items, so I'm excited to go over everything with you guys. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. I live in Southern California and I have a family of 4. I try to shop on a budget. Usually I spend $225 every 2 weeks, but I have been considering upping that budget. Today I did spend $294 for 2 weeks of food from Aldi. Everything's from Aldi and it's everything I need for the next 2 weeks. Next month I am doing something fun. I'm doing a freezer and pantry challenge, so I'm going to only try to buy fresh stuff like produce and try to build meals from everything in my freezer. So that'll be fun, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. I am going to go over everything I purchased here. I'll pop the prices up on the screen for you. And in the description box, you'll find my meal plan for the next 2 weeks with recipe links to all the recipes that I'm going to be making for my family. So let's get started with desserts and snacks. So Aldi has their holiday items out in full force. All around the store, you'll see fun holiday items. My kids love pretzels, and these ring versions are so cute. You can do so much with it. You can see little examples on the bag, but I don't know if I'm going to make anything with it. You can let me know. What would you do with these ring pretzels? They're so cute. My kids will probably love just putting them on their fingers and eating them, but there are a lot of possibilities. Another pretzel snack that we like are these pub pretzels. They're seasoned with like a zesty garlic kind of flavor. They're so good, especially with some hummus. So I picked up these. These were also on sale. Another newer item or seasonal item are these Belgian cocoa dusted truffles. I see these on Instagram. I see these in Aldi groups every year, and I just have wanted to try them. I love chocolate, so I will review this on my Instagram. Anytime I try something new, I review it on Instagram, or you can ask me in the comments if I liked it, and I will give you my review. This has been in my hauls for a few weeks now. It's a pumpkin spice cream cheese. It's so good. Just on some apple slices, or if you wanted to put it like on toast or graham crackers, it would be really good too. But I like it on apples. And I know they're not going to have it for that much longer, so I went ahead and picked it up. I also picked up these fresh cranberries. They had a ton of them. They were on sale. I've never purchased fresh cranberries. I have no idea what I'm doing with them. Next week is Thanksgiving, but I'm not bringing any items for Thanksgiving. We're already going to have a cranberry sauce that my family likes, the orange cranberry sauce from Trader Joe's. So I'm not sure. What else can I make with cranberries besides cranberry sauce? Give me some recipes. For dessert, my kids are actually both have the flu right now, so make sure you're being healthy and being careful out there. But one of them requested Twinkies for when they feel better for dessert. And the other one requested Oreos. This is the Aldi version of Oreos. They are just as good. And I know when they're feeling better, they're going to be happy to have that for dessert. And then for my husband, I picked him up this little package of New York cheesecake. It just comes with 2 little slices, perfect portion if you don't want a whole cheesecake. For breakfast items, I usually purchase 2 loaves of sourdough bread to get us through 2 weeks. This time I picked up this Italian loaf. It is the same like shape and size slices, and it looks really good. It says it has 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. I actually really want to make my own French bread, and I realize how easy it is. So I think I'm going to try that in December when I'm using all my pantry staples. I already have yeast and flour. So I think I'm going to put my hand at making my own French bread. But for this week, I'm going to try out this new bread that I found at Aldi. I also picked up this brioche bread, and we use this to make French toast. So next week is Thanksgiving. My kids have no school, so we have more time in the morning, so I can make more time-consuming breakfast like French toast. I got 1 dozen eggs. Eggs are so expensive. This was like $4. Couldn't believe it. So we're going to be doing some non-egg options for breakfast. I also picked up some bagels. My family's been liking these plain bagels. And I got 2 packages of cream cheese to go with that. I picked up some spreadable butter to go on the toast. I also like this Black Forest ham. I just like cook it on a skillet. It's a whole pound. It's a really great price. And we like having this in the morning. I picked up some applesauce for if we run out of fresh fruit. We will have some applesauce. This Saturday, we're going to be decorating for Christmas. I work at Disneyland, and it's already everything Christmas there. And next week, we're going to be gone. We're celebrating Thanksgiving at a family's house, and then we have a soccer tournament over the weekend. So, this is our chance to decorate for Christmas. So we're decorating Saturday. I thought it'd be fun to make some cinnamon rolls just to make the house nice and warm and cozy. I got 2. These are the Aldi version. Pillsbury's better. I'm not going to lie, but these are pretty good, and they're half the price. I also picked up some fresh raspberries. My store did not have any strawberries, so we probably will get some strawberries sometime this week, which will bring my total closer to $300 and put me like $50 over budget for 2 weeks. So I really need to sit down and evaluate my budget if I'm going to increase it. But I know next month it's going to balance out with my pantry and freezer challenge, because this haul, everything we're using is pretty much what I bought. I'm not using anything I already have on hand. So that food is just sitting there. So I'm definitely going to save some money next month when I use that stuff from my pantry and my freezer. I got some caramel macchiato coffee creamer. I got 2. I picked up some orange juice. They have a carton that's a little bit cheaper. It tastes the same to me, but today they only had this bottle. So I got 2. And then I picked up some almond milk for cereal. Moving on to lunches, I got this Gatorade for my kids. They both have the flu, unfortunately. One of them's almost done with it. The other one just started, so I thought they would need some extra fluids, so I got some Gatorade. I got some yellow mustard just for sandwiches and some little baby pickles just for snacks. Some of these snack items for lunches that we like are these Clancy's round tortilla chips. We also like the Clancy's wavy potato chips. They have so many like seasoned chips, but I have never liked any of the seasoned chips at Aldi. They have like garlic bread flavor, like Nashville hot chicken flavor, like all these random flavor chips. I've never liked all of them or any of them. I feel like they smell like dog food when you open the bag, especially the ones that have meat flavors. So we just stick to the plain tortilla chips, the plain wavy potato chips, and pretzels. And that is usually a hit in our house. So I got some regular twist pretzels. My kids, like I said, have no school next week, so we're going to do a lot of hot lunches. So I got some English muffins to do English muffin pizzas. And I got some pepperoni so that they can make their own pizzas. I picked up some hot dog buns for hot lunches. I also picked up 2 packages of hot dogs. I chose some cheddar cheese so we can shred that and make quesadillas. Here are the flour tortillas for those quesadillas. So those are all hot lunch options. Also 2 boxes of shells and cheese. This is equivalent to Velveeta. So good. And my kids will be happy to have some hot lunches. It's getting cold here. And they'll be home so they don't have to pack a cold lunch. I've tried the thermos. My kids do not like hot food that sits in a thermos for a few hours. They won't eat it. And then these croissants are part of either lunch or breakfast. My oldest loves Caesar salad. She'd eat it every day if she could, so I got some romaine. That was expensive. Then I got 4 bags of croutons that will last for 2 weeks. I picked out some Parmesan cheese. This is in the fresh section, and it's shredded. That just adds some extra protein to her salad just to make it more filling for her because she doesn't like chicken. And then I picked up 5 bottles of the Caesar dressing because it was on sale, and we go through 1 a week, so we're set for a while. For some fresh fruit, I picked out a pineapple. It smells really good, so I'm excited for that. I also picked out this mini watermelon since they didn't have strawberries. I need something my kids are going to like pretty quickly. I picked out a bag of Honeycrisp apples. Apples are always a hit for my family, and they last the full 2 weeks. I also picked out some Granny Smith apples. to add a little variety. I'm thinking of doing some kind of like charcuterie board lunch date with my husband, so I got this salami for that. I also picked out some cheeses. Aldi has a ton of different cheeses. I got the Port Salut, which is very similar to Brie, but a little more mild, so I got that. And then another cheese that I want to try and I'll review is the French onion Havarti. So we'll do this with our little charcuterie board. I picked up fresh tomatoes. This roasted garlic hummus is very good, so we'll have this with either the pup pretzels. I like it with tomatoes. I also like it with cucumbers, so I got 2 cucumbers. And lastly, for lunch or snacks, I got some string cheese. They only had the light version, so I got that, but they also have a regular version. It has a dark blue bag, and this is just when my kids are hungry between meals. I'm like, go grab a cheese stick, and that is their snack. So I will put all of this up, and then I'll be back with all of the dinner items. And here are all the dinner items. So 2 full tables full of food was $294. Before I go through the dinner meals, I am going to share with you the things that I forgot to share in the first one. The first clip that had breakfast, I did get bacon. That's part of breakfast. I got these frozen hash browns, which are a great quick breakfast option. I also got some sausage. I picked up some ketchup because we were low, and then this was on sale, and I thought it sounded really good. Some pomegranate juice, and I think I might make some cocktails with this. I do have vodka, so I figure I'll do something with that. All right, then dinner items. So I got this steak. I'm going to do this thin cut steak into steak fajitas. So we will use the tortillas. Some of the tortillas from my lunch portion. Then I got some bell pepper. I got the green bell pepper, and I got some mini bell peppers for that meal. The next meal we're doing are turkey burgers. So I got this frozen ground turkey. It's a cheap option, and it was on sale. So I got 2 of those to make burgers. I've really been wanting like blue cheese on a burger, so I got some crumbled blue cheese. I can use whatever I don't use on the burgers for like on salad or something. I don't know, what else would you use blue cheese for? They actually had a blue cheese pecan dip that looked really interesting, but I knew I went over budget, so I didn't pick it up. My husband likes cheddar cheese, so I got this for his burgers. Another meal we're going to do are these country style pork ribs. I cook it in the oven with barbecue sauce. We're using our oven again since it's nice and cold out. I got this Aldi version of, this is like equivalent to Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And when we do that meal, we're going to do frozen Brussels sprouts and mac and cheese. And then the following week, we're going to do these pork burnt ends. So we'll do like a barbecue pork each week, but a little bit different. This is just heat and serve. It comes in a little package like this. I put it onto a foil lined sheet and cook it in the air fryer, and it gets like caramelized and really yummy. So we're going to have that. That meal we'll do with peas and green beans, and we'll do that with mac and cheese as well. Potatoes are super versatile, and they're on sale right now, I think because of Thanksgiving. So we're going to do some potato dishes. I might make some potato wedges to go alongside those turkey burgers. We're also going to do a sheet pan meal with cut up potatoes, this ranch dressing, and half of these chicken breasts. It's a chicken bacon ranch sheet pan meal. I'll have it linked below. Here's the broccoli for it. We have bacon bits in the fridge from Costco. I got 2 bags of broccoli. And we'll put a little bit of cheese on top, so that'll be a good meal. Also, with the potatoes and the other half of the chicken, I'm going to put this Italian dressing seasoning on it and put some melted butter over it and green beans. And it's an Italian dressing chicken with green beans and potatoes. And as a side for that, I'm going to try out this Hawaiian stuffing mix. This is an Aldi brand, and they have a herbs and spices version and a sage and onion, I think, version. So I thought that would be pretty good. For Thanksgiving, my family does make stuffing or dressing, but they make it from scratch, and I just really like the box kind. That's what I grew up with, and now I eat with my husband's family, and they make the homemade version, which are both good, but the box is just something else, and it's so good. I only eat it once a year, and I've never tried the Hawaiian kind, so I'm excited to try that out. I picked up some black pepper just because we needed it. I got a piece of salmon. We'll cut this into 3 pieces. This is in the fresh section, and my youngest daughter is going to have chicken nuggets when we do the salmon. I also picked up asparagus. We'll have it with rice. I like doing salmon, rice, and asparagus. We probably do it once every 2 weeks. I picked up some chicken drumsticks. We cook these in the air fryer. Probably make potato wedges to go with it. And it's just a super easy, fast meal. You can add buffalo sauce, barbecue sauce, butter and garlic and Parmesan cheese, however you like it. You can dry season it. You cook them like wings, and they're much more affordable. So after Thanksgiving, I am getting the carcass, and I'm going to make some turkey soup. So I like peas in my turkey soup, so I got peas. I picked up a package of celery. Whatever I don't use for the soup, we'll use with hummus for lunches and snacks. I also picked out fresh garlic because it's just so much better than the minced garlic jar. And I got 2 bags of carrots because they were on sale. These will last quite a while. So I have 4 pounds of carrots. We'll do some for the soup. And then I also like making like carrot strings with a peeler. And my kids like having that for snacks, or I cut them into fun shapes, sticks, circles, whatever. And the kids like having carrots for snacks. We're going to do some different pizza options. So I got some mozzarella cheese. I got this flatbread. It was 50% off. It'll already be eaten by the time you see this video. Or if you buy something 50% off and the date is coming up, you can just throw it in the freezer. That's what I'm going to do. With this bread, we're going to do French bread pizzas next week. And then I also got this big pizza that's already ready. It's in the refrigerated section. You just air fry it. I can cut off pieces and make 1 piece at a time for hot lunches for the kids. Or if they don't like what we're having for dinner, I can just air fry them a piece of pizza. You don't have to cook the whole entire pizza at once. Or you can just stick it into the freezer if you wanted to save it for later, but we'll just have this in the fridge for a few days. I picked up some garlic bread. This will be for our pasta dinners. We have 2 pasta dinners over the next 2 weeks. One of them are these stuffed shells. These are so good. There's so much filling in them, and they get so much bigger. So even though the bag seems small, 2 of these are so filling. We're going to have that with broccoli and garlic bread. This is the sauce I like using, the roasted garlic. I got 2 containers, jars, bottles of that. Picked up some Parmesan cheese, and our second pasta meal is just spaghetti. I got a 2-pound box of spaghetti. My kids also like buttered noodles, so we can do that with this Parmesan cheese, and we can do that for lunches as well, for hot lunches. And to make the spaghetti more interesting, this ground sausage was on sale, so I figured we'd do sausage instead of beef. So that is everything that I bought for $294. I will have the hubby pick up some strawberries on his way home from work, so we'll be at like $300 for 2 weeks. That seems to be how it is these days. Groceries are pretty expensive. We did get a ton of food. Some of this is going to carry over into the next 2 weeks, which will be December. And that's when I'm doing my freezer and pantry challenge. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that challenge. I'm going to build all of my meals around items I already have sitting in my pantry and sitting in my freezer so that I can start fresh for 2023. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy watching these videos, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'll pull out everything from the freezer and let you know what I'm using from on hand, and then I'll share my Aldi haul with the fresh items that I purchased to fill in. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week with another Aldi haul. Bye, guys.